Hi, this week your task for art is to do your evaluation of your project. So the first question on the evaluation is, which painting or drawing are you most pleased with and why this project? So I am most pleased with my pretzel drawing. And what I like about that is all the detail that I managed to create on it. And I also like how I've managed to use the cross-hatching technique on there to create a bit more depth. My son Job, he likes my poster. And he says it's bright, bold and colourful. Also, he says, he's only 7, that it really looks like the Statue of Liberty. So thanks, Job. And then I asked him how I could improve my work, and he says he doesn't like my bird on it there. He says it doesn't look like a bird. So thanks, Job, for that. And the next question is, list the techniques you've developed during this project. So I've developed my techniques with blending pencil crayons, using cotton buds to blend them. I've practiced mixing watercolours, and I've developed my control when adding tone using biro. List the mediums you have used for this project. Biro, watercolour, pencil, acrylic paint, fine liner pen and colour pencils. List keywords you have developed your understanding of during this project. Things like composition, design, typography, fonts and scaling up. If you could redo any of your work this project, what would it be and why? And I think that I would like to redo this one. You can see that. That's my pencil drawing of the taxis, because I did it on watercolour paper, so the paper's quite textured. I just grabbed what I'd got nearby, and then it meant that it lacked a bit of detail because it was on the textured paper, and it's got quite smudged as well. So if I could redo anything, it'd be that. And the next question is, which was your preferred technique and why? Well, I enjoyed using the acrylic paint the most on my poster, just because I don't often use acrylic paint because it's a bit more aggro to get out, and it's a bit more mess to clean up afterwards. So I'm glad that I decided that I would use acrylic on that and that I had a go at it, and hopefully I'll get to do some more acrylic paintings in the future. So why is it important to study work by artists whose work you admire? Well, for one, it's a requirement in the GCSE course, and I think the more we understand something, the more we can appreciate it. And through art, you can learn a lot about history as well, and you can learn a lot about other cultures. So that's why I think it's important to study other artists' work. And then the last question is about your targets. Now, you'll find that in the inside cover of your sketchbooks, if you've got your sketchbooks at home, that there's a sheet and it's got some of the targets that you need to meet for the different levels. And it should also have your target for the end of term. Now, as your books haven't been handed in and stuff for marking, you won't know whether you've met your target. But do you feel like you've met your target? Do you think you've achieved that? Do you think you've improved from before? So I've put, I don't think I have achieved my teacher targets this term because I've not been in the classroom to achieve the targets that are set. But I have developed skills in other areas. Things like using videos for demos to support learning and to create examples for projects as well. I've got quite a few more examples done for this project now. So what do you need to work on further in order to continue to develop your skills in art? I think I should do more painting because I find it quite relaxing as well. So I'd like to do some more work, and I'd like to put it on the walls in my home. And I'd also like to develop skills in editing these demos because I just record it straight, and I think I needed to be learning some skills in editing them as well and using them more in teaching. I think it's easier, instead of me getting equipment out and things for this, I can quickly put on a demo and you can get straight into your work. So if you want to, you can email me in your evaluations. You could type them straight onto the computer, or you can handwrite it and photograph it. It's up to you. Or you can just keep your work to bring into school in September. And I hope you have a really lovely 6-week holiday. I look forward to seeing you in September. Bye.